Hi, this is Josh in Plano, Texas. Last year I made a video showing how you could make your own honey extractor spinner out of a few Home Depot buckets and some PVC pipe. I never got around to showing that in use and how it worked. I did shoot the video at that time, but I got busy with life and other things popped up and I just never ended up getting it uploaded. So I'm going to show you that video here today of it in use, and then I'll come back afterwards and I'll give you my thoughts on how it went, how much I liked it, problems I see with it, etc. I hope you enjoy. Alright, I had to make a few modifications on this. I just added some more spacer rings just to lift it up out of my bucket. So I've got my honey bucket here, and I've got a 5-gallon paint strainer on top of it. And this just helps to, strain out all the stuff. And since I have the strainer on there, I had to make extra height. So I just cut up a couple more cheap Home Depot buckets just for height. Let's stick one ring on there, and another ring on there. And another ring on there. And that should give me the height that I need to get up. Then I'm going to put my bucket with the holes. And just another spacer bucket. And another spacer bucket. And then I put my thing down in there. I'm going to shave this off a little shorter to keep it from getting caught in my paint strainer net. So it's a little taller than it used to be. But it's alright. I know this one down here looks dirty because I used it for concrete, but the inside's not touching the honey in any way whatsoever. It's just there as a spacer ring, so don't think that that's getting into my honey in any way, because it's not. Now, next thing I guess, we'll take one of these frames and scrape it open. I did this once before without filming it, and I spun it too hard and threw the comb all over the inside of the bucket. And not only that, but I torqued off that nozzle on top and had to go to Home Depot and buy another nozzle. So, let that be a lesson to you, not to do that. Put that down in there. Another one here, which is already making a mess. Hopefully this time goes better than my last attempt at this. The comb is really fat on that side, so I'm going to spin it this way. Alright. Sure, I got this in the camera. Got a little quick there. I'm not really sure what the proper speed is. I don't want to go so fast as I hope. Comb out again. wonder how long I have to stand there and hold this for each one. Alright, let's look at one of these. See if anything's happening. I don't see honey on the inside of the wall, but not as much as I'd like, to be honest. Maybe I need to go a little faster. Try to stand over this as centered as you can get it, because I think that's how I hooked off the last one. It does seem to be working. It does. Maybe I need to scrape it off better. It's definitely emptying out the honey. Alright, the power drill is definitely working better. Just kind of scraping this off with a fork, like I've seen others do. Since I've always used crush and strain before, this whole experience is new to me. I have learned, though, it's best to do side one very easy, because you have all that honey on the back wall pushing outwards from centrifugal force, and it'll just tear the comb out. So it's, in my experience, best to do the front side kind of easy, flip it around, do the back side, and then come back and do the front side one last time when you don't have all that weight pushing on it, and that seems to work best. Alright, so let's stick that down in there, because if you try to get too crazy with it, it will definitely fly out of the comb, and then you'll be right back to crush and strain. Alright, here we go. Shirt tucked in here, so let's get it in the honey. Try not to get too fast and too crazy with it. It's really all with touch. There's not exactly a setting on the drill. Just gotta kind of squeeze the trigger to the best of my ability here. And the drill is definitely getting harder. Harder to hold on to. Here. Really haven't done that much, to be honest. This side's done. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let me put something else in here. It's still got some honey in it. This is where I made a mistake. As you can see, I tried to go a little too fast. That one's still got some honey in the top there. See if I can't spin that out of there. This is my last one for now. The others came out pretty good. There we go. Oh, my toe. Oh my gosh. That hurt. Okay, there we go. It's a little off balance because one side's full and one side's not, which is making it really hard to spin and keep straight. Whoop. Keep crazy there. I'm running into this problem because I only have one frame left. I had an odd number. So now I've got one really heavy and one light, which is really throwing things out of whack. And it's making it really hard for me to get a consistent spin with any amount of centrifugal force, which is not really draining the honey as good as I would like to be. Of course, it's the one I try to show you on camera, because all the others did really well, but they were also equal weight on both sides. And I was ripping through them pretty fast, and then I thought, uh-oh, I better be filming this, and by then I was down to one. So now it's all out of balance and causing grief, and you're not seeing the true perfection that was happening earlier. And I apologize for that. So sticky. Everything is sticky. All right. I'm hoping as it starts to get a little empty, it'll start to balance out a little more. Whoops. And that's what happens when you get too crazy with it. That was on this one that had already tore out. So now you see what happens. All right. And you can see it did a pretty good job. Most of the honey is gone out of there. A few little spots I missed. Maybe I didn't uncup them good. All right, so there you go, and that's the video. Your thoughts after watching that are probably similar with my thoughts after using it. My main complaint is trying to hold the drill. It's a pressure sensitive switch. The harder you squeeze it, the faster it goes. Trying to hold it at a set speed, which is optimal for extracting honey without blowing out the comb, is a lot more challenging than it sounds in theory. You're either going too fast, too slow, somewhere in between, but it's all over the place. Not to mention your arms get tired of holding the drill and fighting it because it's a constant battle with it. Also, you're going to have a powered drill. A cordless drill is just not going to be able to keep up with that for very long, as you saw. I'd say my only other complaint is maybe if it's out of balance, it's going to get wonky, but that may be an issue that you have with a regular extractor. I've never used one, but it seems like could be an issue. So that may not be a big deal. But overall, yes, it works. Yes, it does what it's designed to do, but trying to hold that drill and hold it at optimal speed is very, very challenging. So if you think you can do that and you still want to build one, I say go for it. I don't use mine as often as I thought I would use it. I kind of went back to the crush and strain method after a while because, of what you saw in the video. It's just a challenge. Hope you enjoyed. This is Josh in Plano, Texas.